Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to Goonies World. I am Meanie, also known as Ryan, and of course, am joined by Goonie, also known as Colin.
Well, hello.
Johnny Farrow, also known as Sean.
Hey, everybody.
And Lunicorn, also known as Lynn.
Hello.
And I will be running y'all back through this dungeon where you have just defeated the Guardian of the Stairs, a sort of black statue, like pitch black matte statue that I believe did indeed send one of you back to the treasure room with critical damage, but
it had a devastating black metal backhand.
So you are in this room with a sort of bucket with a rope. It's like a cylindrical, very tall cylindrical room whose ceiling you can't even see. This rope extending off into the ceiling, or the distance, the blackness of where the ceiling probably is, or something. But yes, and you are at the top of the stairs with the defeated boss at your feet.
Level 2, I think.
Yeah, I suppose there's no point in looting a completely metal corpse. Can't loot a statue. So,
but and you could poke around a little bit, but yeah, it's very clear that there's no pockets or crevasses where items or objects could be hidden.
I say,
not
friends,
wearing a fanny pack or nothing.
No fanny pack.
No.
We'll just descend into the dark, and since good Patty has proved so resilient so far, maybe she should take the lead.
Yes, I'm not going to take the lead anymore now that I only have one eye.
That's right. You look dashing,
Take lead.
Take lead. There you go.
Yes, you're going to have to be a little quicker, though, if you're going to take the lead.
I suppose this could be more of a leisurely dungeoneering expedition. Or a dungeon stroll, rather. I mean, it's better than a dungeon crawl. That implies a certain meander.
True. I'm sure I can move pretty fast on my crutch. People with crutches, they get good at it, man. They can fly.
Yep.
So Patty's going down the stairs, I take it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll follow.
All right. Well, you come down the stairs and around. I mean, the stairs are all spiral staircases for whatever reason. That's just how this was designed, apparently, back in ancient times or mythic times.
Mythic Bastionland.
Yes. Yeah. And you come around the corner of the spiral staircase into a room full of Iron Maidens and racks and torture devices. The walls stained with, dried blood and ichor and various unidentifiable bodily fluids. There is on the rack a figure strapped to it.
Is he, does he look alive?
It's not clear whether this figure is alive or dead. He is bloodied, with non-dried blood.
So, when you say figure, like a human figure? A man or a woman? Oh, you said he, so I think.
It's got short hair. It has a loincloth on, and no breasts, so presumably a man, yes.
All right.
Go give him a poke. Patty, go poke him in the side. Make sure he's actually dead. If he's not dead, he might need rescuing.
Yes, Yes.
And while she's doing that, I want to glance around the room and make sure I know where the exits are. And write them down in my little notebook. In case we need to run away real fast.
I'm going to use my crutch to just gently
Poke.
I'll poke at the side of his thigh.
When you poke at the side of his thigh,
Gently,
and he does not respond in any way. He very clearly appears to be unconscious, if not dead. Although you would probably have to check for a pulse or something to know for sure. You do not, however, now that you've gotten closer, see his chest rising and falling. That would indicate breathing. So he's very probably dead. However, when you push on his thigh, an object falls that was apparently concealed next to his leg, and it falls out of the rack onto the floor. And I will also say, since Nick did ask, that there are doors north, west, and east. They are all closed.
Okay, and we've come down into this room, the stairway itself. This is like at the base of it.
Yep.
Cool. Northwest and east, got it, and all closed. Cool. All right.
Well,
so I will investigate the object.
Well, that requires you getting, because it's like on the floor underneath the rack, so you kind of got to get on your hands and knees and crawl over to it, which isn't, a little bit awkward, but you were able to do without a problem. And as you do that, you realize it appears to be a scroll. So I assume you grab it.
Yes.
And I assume that you can read. And this appears to be, when you pick it up and stand up and give it a quick look over, it appears to be a scroll of miniaturization.
Ooh.
And it will shrink one object or creature to 1/10 of its size for 1 hour.
The old shrinkage spell. 1/10 of its size.
And all aspects of it, decrease to 1/10 as well. Its HP, its strength, its weight, its damage. So if you could use it on a boss potentially.
Step on a boss like a bug. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Good work, Patty.
I'll probably have to hand to somebody else to read.
yeah, we can't be in here all day.
Well, I don't suppose it'd be a good or bad idea to walk around opening all these Iron Maidens.
Yeah, well, so have we definitively determined if this guy's alive or dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Yes, he's dead.
Okay.
I wanted
Short
to
of taking his pulse, but
I wanted to drag out the
he's not
ambiguity
breathing.
for a bit, but come on. He's fucking dead.
He's dead, pepperoni.
Well, I was going to torch him just to make sure. But no use. Yeah, let's look in these Iron Maidens.
Yeah.
Well, there are 4 Iron Maidens. They're like 2 and then 2 kind of flanking the north door.
Yeah, I could picture that.
And you crack them all open, and they are all empty. They aren't empty. There are, spikes covered in dried blood and flesh and gore and stuff, but other than that, there's nobody in there, right? No skeletons or anything.
No monsters waiting to jump out at us.
Nope, I did roll for a wandering monster, but he was not here.
Yeah. Well, look inside everything, because you never know when there might be a fortuitous treasure.
Yeah, you search around the room, and you think you've got the scroll seems to be the only thing of any interest.
Well, it's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, now here's the question. Last time it was always easy to say where to go first. We were going to go, we were going to go west all the time, I believe. Now we're faced with 3 directions, friends, north, east, or west. And which way do you think we should go?
West.
All right, let's go. And I'll mark the direction in my little notebook. And this is a closed door here to the west, though.
That is correct, and it is not locked, however, and you were able to open it. Who opens it?
Patty.
Of course, because Patty's the only one who has full strength, I believe.
Let's just look at her. If she blows up, we can just put her back together.
She's the only one with full strength and half of the intelligence. So she'll do anything we say.
Listen, if anything terrible happens to you here, I'll make sure I'll use my share of the treasure to create like a Patty 2.0, as it were. You know, if it comes to it, we can rebuild you.
Well, you open the
Bigger,
door.
stronger, faster.
Mm-hmm.
How does it go? I know bigger's not right. Stronger and faster.
Well, open the
You
door
guys-
as we go ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And Patty leads the way once again into a fairly large room with a high ceiling. And I will immediately say that directly opposite you to the west is just a corridor, like just completely open. And there are closed doors on the north and south. And there's a raised platform in the center of this room, this otherwise empty room, pretty much. But there is a coffin sitting on this raised platform, draped in purple velvet blanket or something. But it appears to be it's like been moth-eaten and rotting, and it's been in here for a while, apparently. There are silver candlesticks flanking the coffin, like on these tall, like candelabra, or I don't know what the candle stands on the floor, I guess would be what they were called. But the candles are not lit, and the lid of the coffin is just slightly ajar.
Bad.
I don't know what it says that When Doves Cry by Prince somehow popped into my mind during your description of this room. I don't know if there's some subconscious thing with the old video where the purple was enough, but there might be an undead prince in that.
Yeah, it could be Prince or a vampire or both.
Yeah, Vampire Prince. Well, I think he would have loved that. But I think, Patty, sneak over there and peek inside the coffin and see what's in there.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm going to whip her. Do it.
We are the worst.
okay. So Patty goes.
Torturing, whipping.
So yeah, I'll check out this coffin, and I have my candle with cold blue flame.
Ah, yes, the undead,
just in case.
the candle that the undead do not like. So you pop open the coffin, and there is a corpse in there, but it does not sit up or attack or anything, and it has a very nice golden necklace on.
Well,
I'm gonna reach in and take it off.
that's what I was going to say. That you should reach in.
Reach in and take it off, and
Snatched his chain. It's
Now
over
you-
now.
now you have
you
a-
done it.
a golden necklace. Do you put it on?
Sure.
Now you're wearing a golden necklace.
Patty.
Now you're Prince.
That's it. A golden necklace. That's it. Has your musical ability increased at all? Do you feel the need to change your name into a symbol? do you throw tantrums because you can't find a llama in Detroit at midnight?
Are you compelled to do a 20-minute guitar solo over while my guitar gently weeps just to prove how badass you are to everybody else in the room?
Oh, well, I guess that's good enough. You know, just a good old gold necklace. But I must admit, I was kind of hoping that you'd. I was kind of halfway hoping something bad would happen.
Something bad could have happened, but it didn't.
I'm going to take this fancy purple velvet drape and drape it around myself.
Oh, I agree. That would look great.
You can do that. It is kind of, falling apart, and got holes in it and rotting and stuff. But you can certainly do that. It doesn't completely disintegrate when you pick it up or anything.
Well, it's good for. It wouldn't suit me above ground, but here in the dungeon, it's fine.
It's a dungeoneering cape, sort of.
Yes. And I wanted to. That reminds me that in the first episode, I said my character was wearing a red petticoat.
You did, yeah. I remember that.
And I did not know what a petticoat was, so.
Well.
Now I know it's not like a undergarment. He's not wearing a petticoat.
All this
Darn.
All this time I thought I was walking around with a mustachioed fella in a petticoat.
For some reason, I just thought it was like a, just like a suit coat type thing. Just a jacket, suit jacket.
Someone's too young for Petticoat Junction reruns. I was too young
I've
for
heard
the
of
actual
that.
Petticoat Junction, but not too young for the reruns.
That's right.
All right.
Jesus Christ. I literally thought a petticoat was like a peacoat. I didn't realize that it was
Maybe that's what I thought it
women's underwear.
Well, it makes your it. If I remember right, they're like layered and they make your skirt poof out.
Give you a little oomph.
That appears to be.
Puts a little badonk in the whole.
Yep, makes your badonka-donk
Yeah.
look donka-donka-donk.
That's right. It might even show a little bit of your ankles.
Right.
Mercy.
Mercy.
I'm going to faint.
Well, I'm disappointed that you're actually wearing more of a regular coat.
Yeah, it's like a red, because he's a kind of a circus type guy.
Yeah.
So it's I figured that he'd have like a red suit jacket on with buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's got a purple cape thing.
All right. So we could continue our policy of. Let me go ahead and do my inconsistent and my shite accent. We could continue to go west, as our general policy. We could go north or south again here, though. And
We'll just go west until we can't go west anymore.
Then you don't have to open a door to go west.
that's true. It's the open corridor. Let us go, brothers. Patty, after you.
Brr.
And you go to the west and find yourself in a very familiar-looking room.
What the?
There are rows of cots, many of them overturned, footlockers lining the walls. One of them has been opened recently
It's the barracks room.
by Pepperoni, I think. And I believe he found some marbles there.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the barracks room from upstairs. Things may
Yes.
have shifted on us.
Dungeon is tricky. Well, I guess we don't need to spend much time here.
It might not hurt us to take a look around. Just a quick look-see.
Well, you take a look around, and there's. It seems it's literally the exact same room from upstairs. It's strangely. Well, this is a strange dungeon, and my algorithm for placing rooms may have had a bug.
Well, let me ask you this. The last barracks room, there was only one exit to the south. But what about this barracks room?
This one has closed. So obviously you've got the corridor going back to the east, but then there are closed doors to the northwest and south.
Oh,
So
my.
every cardinal direction has an
Oh, my.
exit.
Let us push west, then. Westward ho.
Are you calling Patchwerk Patty a hoe?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
Well, I assume Patty will lead the way and
Yes.
open the door once again. Unfortunately, as you open the door, you trigger a trap, and a pit opens directly below your feet. Make a dex save.
I made it. I rolled an 11.
All right. Well, you dexterously leap out of the way, avoiding taking D8 damage from the fall.
Pretty spry for a corpse, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. That's why you go first.
That's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer line.
And you proceed.
No one else got it.
I have not watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Shame on you.
I have not watched it in years.
But that was Joss Whedon, right? Like,
Yeah.
back in the day, yeah.
And Rip Anthony Head.
Love the
Yeah,
art.
And Paul Rubens
Hate
was in
the
it, too,
artist.
right?
Yeah, Anthony had just died last week. Wasn't it last
Yeah, it
week?
was. Well, very recently.
As we're recording
As we're
this.
recording it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you proceed past the trapped door into a strange room that there's a saw that there's like water falling out of this sort of hole in the ceiling, falling onto this contraption that's spinning this wheel that's spinning this saw, and there are like logs and planks stacked around the room, sawdust covering kind of every surface, really, although it's not currently sawing any logs, but it has fairly recently, it seems. And you've got that very, I'm sure if you've ever done any kind of woodworking or anything, you're familiar with the sort of smell, right, of like cut wood. But yeah, there's it's just a sawmill, basically. And there is obviously an open door back to the east, and then corridors to the north and the south.
Anyone have any woodworking to do?
Here I've not brought any of my woodworking projects. If only I had known. Still, I don't know. Let's take a look around closely.
Okay.
I wonder what would happen if we tried to start the equipment.
I mean, the saw is currently spinning. You could...
Oh, that's right.
I mean, it's not spinning quickly, but it's quick enough that it would saw something. I mean, it's not like, an electric...
Okay, yeah.
Saw.
Careful. Let's stay away from that.
Don't get your crutch close to that.
Or my cricket bat. Yeah.
Yes.
Take that from a D8 back down to a D6 real quick. Okay. Well, I'll certainly snoop around anywhere on the edges that isn't where the saw itself is, and just make sure I'm not missing anything that wasn't immediately apparent.
Doesn't seem to be, just a strange room.
Okay.
I'm gonna inhale some sawdust.
Yeah.
You get...
Snort it.
You don't get stoned, you get wooded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get wood. Man, you're gonna get some good wood.
Forest Viagra.
What's the access out of this strange saw room?
Open door back behind you to the east, of course, and then no doors, just corridors north and south.
Okay. All right, we've gone as far west as we can go.
This is the end of the line.
And the rooms that we've come through, there's been doors to the north and doors to the south, so either way we take, we could potentially connect back up with any. So it's up to you all.
Now, this is where I've come west. I'm going to make my life here in the saw room. Try to eke out a living here. No, I think north, I guess.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's approach the northern corridor.
With Patty once again leading the way, I assume.
Yes, that will be our default.
You head to the north, and you find yourself in another large room. This one dominated by a massive iron furnace, burning with some kind of unnatural flame. There are bins of coal flanking the furnace, but it doesn't look like a coal fire. It looks magical or something. Just unnatural anyway.
It's the fires of hell.
And the room is very, very hot, obviously. Not so hot that you're going to have to make saves imminently or anything, or take damage, but it's uncomfortable to be here and would be vastly more pleasant to leave. Which you could do back to the south, where you just came from, to the north, which is just a corridor, or there's a closed door to the east.
Now, I propose we go as far north as we can go until we can't go any further.
Yes, but so is this furnace? Is it like a little door,
Yes.
closed?
Yes.
Open it up.
Hell, no! I've lost an eye messing with steam before, and Patty,
Yeah.
just take a look in there and see what is burning.
Fire bad.
Well, it can be good too. Fire gives us warmth when we're cold.
That's magical fire there. Just peek in. Just don't stick your hand in. You'll be fine.
So are you going to do that then there, Pat?
I'll get as close as I can. If I start feeling any serious pain or anything, I'm going to back off though.
Well, as you approach the furnace, it's uncomfortably hot for sure, but you're not going to light on fire or anything.
Right.
And surprisingly, the handle, the door handle of the little door is not hot. You can it's actually surprisingly cool. So you can grab that and just pull it and open the furnace up, and doing so, you see that there doesn't seem to be anything burning in here. It's just there's a fire, but there's no fuel, essentially. You could, there's coal sitting right here. You could shove some in there and see what happens, I suppose.
Do it. Shovel something in there and see what happens. Shovel some of the coal in, Patty. Except, last time we messed around with this was a steam elemental, so, let's just be on our guard.
And I'll be far away. You do what you're told now. I know he's increasingly getting like an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
So is Patty taking instructions, or is she too scared?
Well, if you're going to phrase it like that.
You're not as scared, are you, Patty? She's a scared.
Patchwerk Poultry. Chicken.
All right, fine. I'll shovel some coal in there.
All right.
And, well, you shove some coal in there, and it vaporizes instantly, but an ingot flies from the furnace and lands on the floor of this room.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a gold ingot?
It is gold.
Oh, Patty.
Patty, don't you see what's
I'm
happening?
going to snatch it off the floor.
Yeah, don't you see what's happening here? You've become a gold magnet. You got the gold necklace from the statue, with no challenge whatsoever, and now once again, it seems our policy of sending you in first is absolutely the best.
But how dare you snatch that ingot up for yourself after you bravely opened the door to the furnace? You didn't even let me inspect the ingot first.
Brave.
I'm going to pull Pepperoni aside and say, listen, later on we can just talk about splitting everything up. Do you really want to carry around cumbersome heavy gold this whole time? Let her carry it.
No, yes, she'll be the beast of burden.
That's right.
Then, when we're out of here, we'll take everything from her.
I'll never be your pizza burden.
After all, she's just living adjacent, so
Yeah. She's just an automaton.
she's marginally alive.
Mindlessly, yes.
I'm not saying I don't care for the old girl, but it's just let her carry it. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, good job, Patty. It's all yours.
Remind me to pick up a bag of treats later.
Some sugar cubes will do it.
Yeah. So, all right.
I think we decided north.
I believe you did, if memory serves. So I'm just going to operate under the assumption that Patty is going first, unless I hear otherwise.
Yeah.
I am going to be a little more cautious, I think, in terms of at least feeling around for any obvious trigger/trap mechanisms.
Well, I mean, this is just, there's not a door here, so
Okay.
no trap to worry about. But you press to the north, and in this is a fairly small room with strangely wood-paneled walls, and the only thing in this room at all is a desk pushed up against the north wall, with a chair in front of it, and sitting on the desk is a brass typewriter. Paper is loaded, and the keys. There's nobody sitting there in the chair typing, but the keys are pressing themselves and typing a message.
Oh, I was going to have Nick write up a newspaper article, but someone's already writing something.
It's a ghostwriter.
Ah, yes, I think you might be right.
I've heard of this. Patty, go up and read what... Well, I'll go with you this time.
Yes.
Let's go... let's go hover and read what the thing says.
Yes.
What's it typing? Hopefully not like, you are about to die.
All work, no play.
Yeah.
Behind you.
It is literally typing out a message from Aldremach, from wherever he is. And it basically says, so you've made it this far. Congratulations, fools. You shall never have my works.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to try to type what he just said.
Why don't you send him a reply message?
I'm going to type, pepperoni says, comma, quotation. Yeah, we'll see what do you say? What'd you say again? I want to make sure I get your quote right.
Well, if I'm
We'll see about that, Dick. There we go.
Well,
it's close enough. That was your meaning. I was a newspaper man for many years. You can't be too worried about exact quotes.
So it just the reply comes back in all caps, and it's just ha 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 ha. Beware the quicksand.
Quicksand.
well, thanks for letting us know.
Well,
now we will beware, and now we will be fine.
I'm going to type real fast. We are made of rubber, return, and you are made of glue. Everything you say bounces up to 6 to you. All right, there we go.
I am the greatest.
Okay.
He got you there.
I'm going to type in you are to sucks and get the hell out. It's going to be TEHSUX. And then get away. So I don't have to... Last word's mine, ha! And, the quicksand, though. All right.
And I should mention, obviously, you can still feel the heat radiating from the furnace to your south, and there is also a corridor to the east. Those are the only exits from this room.
Okay. Now, we've gone as far north-south as... Well, we've gone as far north as we can go. We haven't gone as far south as we can go. Well, of course, you never know. We're going to the next room. There could be a doorway to the north, so we could go back the way we came, or we could go ahead and turn to our right, as it were, and go east to this door. What do you think? Or we could go all the way back down to the, the saw room where there was an exit to the south that we didn't take.
Yes, that one.
You want that one? All right. Okay, I'll lead us, if they follow, back through, out of the typewriter room, back through the furnace room. Don't shovel anything. Just keep walking. And back to the sawmill room. And hopefully nothing's there to jump out at us. And then we'll go to that door to the south.
Okay. I did have to, of course, check for monsters as you progressed, but there were none. You were very lucky.
And then there were none.
And so you head to the room south of this sawmill, and it seems like it's just kind of an empty room for the most part, except there are ledges high against the southern wall, sort of flanking the corridor. There's a corridor to the south as well, and a closed door to that leading east. But there are these two ledges with stone gargoyles perched upon them high up near the ceiling, and they have their mouths are open and seem to be like dripping water or some kind of clear liquid. And one of them just flies down at you, and make it dex save.
There we go. All right.
I got a 1.
Well, I got a 3. I made it.
Sorry, you're muted.
Yeah, I made it. Sorry.
Okay, everybody made it. Fantastic. Let's start with Nick. What are you doing, man?
I'm going to... If it's already close enough for me to hit it with the thing...
Yeah. It leapt down.
I'll leap up and give it a good bash with... now magic, cricket bat, and roll my D8 and hope to get a lot of damage. I get a 5, which isn't terrible.
Not bad.
Could be better, could be worse.
Pepperoni, what about you, man?
I'm just going to take a risk. I'm going to throw a marble at the gargoyle and then dive away from it in case it explodes.
All right. Well, you throw one of the marbles at the gargoyle, and you hear it, break, and it immediately the gargoyle is surrounded by a thick cloud of smoke. Very much. So these are actually very much like the smoke egg that Nick purchased. So he will be at dealing impaired damage for the duration of this next round while he is encased in smoke, and so that leaves Patty.
I will try to bat him out of the air with my crutch.
He's on the ground. He leapt down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take my crutch and smash him.
There you go.
We'll try.
We're very much a wood-based party in our heavy damage. Cricket bats, crutches.
True.
Only got a 2.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit does help. Do I even have... There we go. There's a D4. All right. Well, and Patty being the most recent attacker, he will swipe at you with his stone claws, but he only rolls a 1 on his impaired D4.
Pepperoni, make sure that she's always the last one to attack. And that way, he'll always attack her and not us.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Stupid gargoyle.
You guys are evil.
But the smoke begins to dissipate, and it seems like he will have his full damage next round. Should he survive that long? Let's start with... well, who do you want to start with? I will allow you to decide instead of just calling on you.
I'm going to buy us another round with my smoke egg. And,
Fair enough.
Yeah, smash.
All right. That works.
Might as well use up a resource while you've got it.
Might as well. And, of course, Pepperoni has 4 more as well. So
I don't want anyone else to get hit for, like, potentially, like, D8. Yeah, even D6 is bad for us. So I don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to go next?
Get him.
I will take a shot at him with my long pistol.
Long pistol.
This way, I normally would close one eye and aim, but I've only got one eye, so it should be fine. Rolling damage, 4 damage.
4 damage.
All right. Get him, Patty.
Well, hold on.
All right, I'll do another
Uh-oh.
crutch smash.
Uh-oh, hang on. My DM is DMing.
He's going to have to make a strength save.
Uh-oh. Whoa, maybe that was it. Maybe that was enough. Here we go.
But he succeeds, okay?
Get it. Okay, Patty.
Patty.
All right.
And there's the dice. And...
4.
All right. He'll make another strength save. This time needing a 9. Oh, and he gets a 12. So unfortunately, for him, he is defeated. However, I did forget he had armor, so he should not be defeated yet. But my mistake.
I always do that when I am
Oopsie.
DMing. When I'm DMing in this system, I always jip the bad guys out of their armor.
Yeah. Well, he forgot to put on his armor.
I've even thought before about just not giving him any armor and just giving him like a couple extra HP just to make up for it, But yeah.
Well, my bad. My bad is to your benefit.
And it's not the kind of armor we can take because due to their stone skins.
Right.
All right.
And it's a gargoyle. It wouldn't have fit you anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was just one gargoyle, though, right?
There is just the one
Okay.
perching on this ledge, looking down at you with liquid water or something flowing out of its mouth.
Okay. Well.
Just drooling.
Patty.
Kind of like Patty's drooling right now.
Patty, go drink. Is it dripping to where someone could go stick their mouth under and drink a little bit of...
You could.
Patty!
Patty gives him the side eye.
She's on to us.
You don't want to suck in the juices of this gargoyle?
You do. You do.
I'm not afraid. Well, maybe we should just try to... Maybe we should just try to cross the room first. If that's even possible. You said there's ledges, so...
And beware of quicksand.
Yeah, so the room is just basically an empty room, corridors north to south and a closed door on the east. And the ledges, they're just kind of like pedestals flanking the corridor to the south with these ledges on them where the gargoyles, the one remaining is still perched.
Well...
If no one wants to do anything, maybe I'll just cup my hands under this fluid and catch some.
Okay. It is water, and it smells like fresh water.
I'll drink it.
It tastes like water, and then you die. No, it's fine. It's just water.
All right, well, let's all have a brief water.
It's just water.
Anyone need a short rest? We're good. No, yeah.
We might as well.
Yeah.
But got a free source of water. You might as well just get that HP back.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of resting even when we don't need to.
Yes. I think it's been established we're a leisurely dungeoneering party. All right, so it's south. If we can even get through this door without that other one waking up or something, that's what I'm afraid of. But we could go east or south. Might as well keep going south for as long as we can. All right. So we'll cross over to the south exit.
All right, and you definitely feel the one remaining gargoyle's eyes on you, and if you look at it, it's definitely watching you cross the room, but it is not. It doesn't move.
Well, it saw what we did to its sibling, so...
Well, yes, yeah, that could be it. But be cool. Don't taunt it. All right. No thumbing your nose at it or ha-has as we leave the room and slam it. Maybe right as we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Look at your sibling.
Ha-ha! And no, don't... not even... Let's just open the door.
It's not even... It's just a corridor. You just walk
go through the corridor.
Yeah.
Southern corridor. Here we go.
And this room is another... It's strangely the way this worked out, but it's another cylindrical type of room like the well room with the bucket in it, except there is no bucket in this one. Instead, in the center, there is a sort of large hole in the floor from which... And again, the ceiling you can't even see. It just, the walls go up into darkness. But this, there is the hole in the sort of middle of the floor of the room, which is just billowing, acrid, black smoke, thick black smoke up to the ceiling, or up out of the ceiling potentially, and there is a staircase leading down.
No. Well.
And
no shit.
Iron rungs, like a iron rung ladder leading up. But in front of the staircase is a very large, warty troll.
Of course there is.
Troll.
But it's sleeping at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, back a shh. Tiptoe backwards out of the room. Pepperoni, I see you're about to say something. Don't sit.
I was going to tell Patty to be quiet.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. Okay, listen. We have a lot of unopened doors behind us. Perhaps before we tackle a troll, which I don't think is anything to sneeze at. I'm not saying we can't take a troll, but
Yes, we could find some sort of troll slaying weapon or something.
Any small advantage would be to our favor. I
take the scroll out and
oh yeah,
shake scroll to remind them.
Okay, that's true.
That we have that.
That is good. Gosh, it's so tempting to do it while it's asleep, but that doesn't really seem sporting, does it?
Hey, I put the scroll in there for a reason, man. So
yeah.
And I will say that your characters probably know of trolls, and you know that they have very, very high HP, very, very high strength. They do a lot of damage, and they regenerate HP every round.
Oh.
So we probably want to use that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. But the question is, do we want to use it right now, or do we want to go out and fell out the rest of this level? Do you feel so compelled to do that, or do we just go down whenever we find down?
That's up to you guys. Because
there could be. I mean, we're here to enrich ourselves and our patron, but think mostly ourselves. If any leftover,
Yes, and the greatest rewards will be from that treasure room, and the sooner we get the treasure. So maybe we should just shrink this troll, clobber him now, and go down.
All right, read it. Do it while he's asleep. Patty, if you think you can, unless it's the kind of thing that has to be enunciated very clearly. We don't want to Klaatu Varada Nikto this. We'll assume she can read the scroll. She has to, right? Yeah.
It'll just take a while, but as long as she does it in a whisper, so she doesn't wake the troll.
Chunk the big words. Remember your CVC words. Tap out the syllables.
I'm going to give him a will save during the duration of Patty's reading of the scroll to see if it wakes him up.
No, it doesn't. It sleeps.
Well, his will isn't nearly as high as his strength or HP. So, but it's unfair if I don't give him. Oh, he wakes up.
That's what.
Damn you, Patty!
Don't start over. Keep reading. Keep reading.
So your loud booming voice.
He wakes up. His eyes pop open, and he screams in rage. But make dex saves. You might done get it done.
I got two.
Might get it read before he gets a chance to attack.
We can hold him off.
I only got a 19.
I made it.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, I'll let you go ahead and read then. Yeah, hell. Or finish reading it.
I'll just pretend. I'll just keep right on going like you didn't wake up.
All right, well, you consume your turn finishing reading the scroll, and it does indeed shrink this giant troll down to 1/10 of its size, and he starts raising his face and screaming. You can't even understand what he's saying. It's so high-pitched and nonsensical, but he's obviously very, very furious with you. Does anybody else succeed? I sounded like everybody failed.
He did. I'm going to run up and step on it. Well, I'll hit it with my bat. Yeah, I'll run up and smash it with the flat of the cricket bat.
All right, roll damage.
Yeah, I'll roll that damage. And I rolled an 8.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, well, you just splat this guy.
All right.
I mean, if you would have done less than 4, he had a chance, but yeah, with 8, no. He's
Good scroll work. And I suppose it's worth noting we all got very lucky here. Now the question is, do we go back and... Of course, your point about getting to the treasure is well taken. Do we go back and look at this level more and try to loot it further, or do we go down?
Well, now I'm feeling like we can take on anything, and perhaps we should investigate this. We could go up the rung, just take a peek.
I will say, just FYI, the bosses get increasingly... Like, the first floor bosses isn't too bad, the second floor boss is pretty bad, and the third floor final boss is a real nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, I think we should continue to search for the rest of this floor and give ourselves every advantage.
Yeah.
This, Aldremach was a nut job, but he's a clever fella and he's a gamester. And I have a feeling he's purposely seeded this place with things that could help us if we're only clever and brave enough to find them. So we should be thorough, I think.
Yes, and you said there's a pit, like smoking hole or something?
Yes, with like thick black acrid smoke just wafting up out of it towards the ceiling, or what you presume will be the ceiling, because obviously the walls just ascend into darkness.
Now, if you want to climb up there and satisfy your curiosity, I will stop you.
Yes, I'll climb, and Patty, you jump blindly down that smoking hole. Yeah, and I will start climbing.
I will not jump into the hole.
We'll just wait right here for him. He'll keep climbing and climbing into infinity, and he'll get sick of it, and he'll come back down.
So you start climbing, and yes, indeed, you just keep climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. How?
There's like a tiny pinprick of light down below you.
As you climb, it gets increasingly difficult to breathe. You're breathing in more and more smoke as it sort of, because it's obviously coming up out of this hole, but then sort of dissipating into the whole shaft. And you get to a point where you feel like you're going to start taking damage from smoke inhalation if you continue.
I can't go any further. I'm coming down now.
All right, careful.
I might fall. Patty, catch me. Don't jump down that hole. Wait until I fall.
And then jump down though. No. So yeah, you climb back down. I mean, I technically was supposed to just roll and make you take damage from the smoke inhalation, but I thought that was mean. And
Give him a chance to. If he had persisted, then you would have been perfectly within your rights. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine though it'd be like gradual, so he can stop, not go further, and he wouldn't. So yeah.
I should mention also you literally splatted this troll with your cricket bat, and it's just like right, but in an hour it's gonna be big again. So
Maybe speaking of smoking holes, maybe we should sweep
this.
that.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Like
Sweep it down the hole.
Yeah, I'll use the bat to like hockey puck the carcass over to the hole, and then scrape off the edge. As best I can. I hope it's not too sticky. Like if you get a spatula, you just can't get the shit off. But I'll do my best and spit and polish that. So I'll get a troll fragment falling off of my cricket bat later. Good call.
Well,
yeah. All right. So, friends, I think we should go up into the gargoyle room just to our north and take the eastern exit there. I think most of the places we haven't discovered yet are to our northeast, I think, based on my instincts and my mapping.
there is a corridor from this room leading east as well, I should say.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's east in general, but I do think the bulk of it is to the east and then north at this point. So, we might as well go through the eastern door here then. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, you walk down the little corridor out of this smokestack room into a largish room that is pretty much empty. I should say there's a closed door in the north and then another corridor to the east. But this room seems more or less empty other than a large wooden gallows standing in the center of the room. And there is a noose hung from the gallows and swaying kind of gently as though there were a breeze, although you cannot feel any breeze in this room. And there is, of course, a trap door on the floor of the gallows, and it is appears to have words carved into it, although you can't read them from here. So, we've got a mysterious swaying noose on a gallows here and a trapdoor with words carved into it, but what do those words say? Well, we can find out next time on Goonies World.
Hey everyone, if you like this podcast, consider leaving us a good rating and/or review, and subscribe to us wherever you can. We've got a YouTube channel and a Discord server, as well as merchandise available at TeePublic. Find our website at GooniesWorldPodcast.com. Email us at GooniesWorldPodcast@gmail.com. You can find all those links and more at Linktree/GooniesWorld. Thanks for listening.